What up, everybody? I'm Tiffany, and today I'm going to be doing a book review on Throne of Glass. Now, I finished this book probably like 2 or 3 days ago, so I'm trying to do them as fast as I can because I don't remember everything. And I've already started a new book, guys, so it's like I have to do this pronto. Throne of Glass, it is by Sarah J. Maas. If you haven't read this series, oh my god, read it, please. I am a person who jumped on this bandwagon way too late, and I mean, there's still a whole nother book that's supposed to come out, but oh my gosh, it was amazing. I love it. Just to tell you how amazing it is, it got a 4.23 on Goodreads, which is, again, a mind-blowing book. Just a tip, if you ever use Goodreads and there's a book over a 4 point, it's 4 point something, chances are it's a pretty good book. 4.23 is accurate. Good job. For those of you who haven't read this book, this is a fantasy novel, more so, but it's not that difficult to read at all. It's very easy to read and goes super fast, and it's a whole lot of fun. And it's 400 pages, so decent, especially for a fantasy book, because those tend to be like these things, 1,000 pages. Throne of Glass follows a girl named Selena Sardothian, and she is a female assassin, and she kicks butt, just saying. She was a really famous assassin for quite a while at a very young age, and at 17 she ended up getting captured and sent to a death camp called Endovier. A year later, she's 18 now, the crown prince and the captain of the guard come to get her out of Endovier for a competition. Now, this competition is to be the king's champion. This competition can give Selena her freedom. They make a deal, and so if she wins, she works for the king for a couple of years, and then she can be free to do whatever she wants. Of course, Selena's gonna take the deal. She's the main character, and it follows her perspective for the most part. Then you also have Dorian, who's the crown prince, and Kale, who's really big as well. He's the captain of the guard. So those are your main 3 principal characters. You know, on the cover, it said like fans of Game of Thrones and Hunger Games will love it. So I'm a fan of both. Of course, I pick it up. It's like Hunger Games meets Game of Thrones, and it's awesome, and it's a completely new thing on its own. It doesn't copy anything, and it's so good. Go get it. Go get it right now. I believe there's 6 books. Are there 6 books? I have my phone out. Also, if you want a little fun fact, Sarah J. Maas actually, it took this like a decade to get this published. It was supposed to be a retelling of Cinderella. It became its own thing, but you can see Cinderella type elements within this, so that's cool. Go check it out. This is like mainly non-spoilery stuff I can say, because I'm about to freak out about stuff. If you haven't read this, go pick it up and be in love with it, and then come back and we will discuss and be happy and sad and angry and whatever emotions together. Alright, so bye non-spoilery people. I love you. I'm sorry you have to go. But bye! Oh, okay. I don't know what to talk about first. Let's talk about the little love triangle, I guess, between Kale, Dorian, and Selena. I really like this love triangle. I love love triangles, but some of them can be really annoying because usually it involves a girl with 2 guys. I haven't really read a book where it's a guy and 2 girls insanely. It's usually like the girl's in distress and the guys have to save her over and over again. It wasn't like that. She's an assassin, she kicks butt, and you can tell she doesn't need anybody to help her out. So it just made the romances so much better. And the thing about it is I like how it develops too, because it is slow, it isn't instantaneous. Her and Dorian, of course, like get together, but at the end they break up. And her and Kale's relationship is slowly growing. He won't admit that he likes her, but he does, and I want him to. I'm not sure yet which team I am on. I do like Dorian a lot, but I also really like Kale. But I think I'm leaning more towards Kale because I'm excited to see how their relationship develops. You saw Dorian's thing. I want to see a lot more with Kale and see how it develops, because I think it can really grow into something really beautiful and meaningful. I was really not sure how I was going to feel about Selena, the main character, when I first started, when I heard it was a girl assassin, because sometimes, you know, they can be a little mean and not your favorite. But she was so much fun. As you grew to know her, you really just fell in love with her character. But yeah, I don't know what team I'm on yet. I have to give it another book. I'm sorry. I'm leaning a little bit more towards Kale, but I feel like she's going to end up with Dorian because that one's the trickier one. Kale, it's like he's the captain of the guard, and maybe it would test his loyalty and everything. Where Dorian is the crown prince, and he isn't really supposed to fall in love with her, and it just seems like there's usually the relationships for me that have more conflict tend to actually be the ones that come out. I think she's going to end up with Dorian, but I want to see how her relationship with Kale develops. So there was Kaltane. Kaltane, I didn't like her at all. She was annoying to me. I did kind of feel bad for her that she was being messed with in her mind. Those headaches were scaring me. I was theorizing like crazy. Like, oh my gosh, is she like a crazy demon thing and we don't know it and she doesn't know it? Is that the whole thing that's going on? But no, she wasn't. She wasn't. I was trying to figure out what in the world these headaches were. They were bugging me. I guess Duke Parrington was using magic on her, but I'm still not sure. It's all coming slowly together into place. Also, there was Nehemia, who was like Selena's best friend. I was skeptical of her at first. I mean, you don't really know why she's there. I was like, something's up. Something's up. Like, Selena becomes really fast friends with her, and Selena's saying how one of her best friends betrayed her. Like, this is gonna be a repeat for Selena. But she ends up being okay, and she actually ends up saving Selena, which is, thank God for Nehemia being there. And I'm happy she has a friend, because, you know, she's surrounded by dudes, basically, and it's nice to have another girl character that's her best friend, that's so strong and so awesome. So, just saying, it's a great job on the girl characters. Great job on the girl characters. Also, I think I said this in another video, but I tend to imagine the characters as different actors. That's how I visualize it. And I read Dorian's description, and it was like black hair and like blue eyes and summer holder. That was nice. And Kale, for some reason, I think it was because I had like a Liam Hemsworth bookmark while I was reading this. So Kale was Liam Hemsworth for me. So it was Ian Somerhalder versus Kale. It was fun. Selena was Margot Robbie. I don't know if you know her. She's in Suicide Squad. She was in Wolf of Wall Street and Focus with Will Smith. And it described her as being beautiful with blonde hair and blue eyes, and oh my gosh. Margot Robbie. Go search her, because I could picture her as Selena. Alright. Let's talk about Cain. I kind of figured he was going to be the bad guy from the beginning, because the name Cain you associate with bad people, for me at least. Selena frustrated me so much with this because she was all directing her attention at Nehemia, and I was like, no, it's Cain. Come on, open your eyes. He had a freak out in front of you. Come on, think. You're smarter than that. You are smarter than that. That scene with the Ritterak, that scared me so badly. They were describing it, and I don't know, it was a weird picture in my head, but I was squirming in my seat when that thing was chasing after her. Selena, run for your life. I was so scared. I mean, I didn't think she was gonna die because we still had some pages left, but oh my gosh, I was terrified of that thing. I didn't want it near me. I don't know, it was like an insect crossing me. I'm not good with insects, so anything that puts an insect or spider type image in my head, no. I'm done with Cain. I'm done with him. That last battle between Selena and Cain was so cringeworthy. Like, as soon as she drank it, the potion, I was like, no, this is not gonna go well at all. It was just so frustrating because you have never seen Selena that weak ever. Just to see her, or you know, visualize her getting pummeled like that, oh my gosh. And my heart melted when Carol leaned down and was like, get up, and was like reaching out his hand like, I will save you. And I just wanted it to be over, and it went on forever and ever. Like, I thought it was gonna be a couple pages maybe, but no, it went on, and it kept switching perspectives. So you had Dorian freaking out, then you had Kale freaking out, then you had Nehemia doing magic stuff, and you just kept going back to Selena, and she's visualizing stuff, and seeing weird demon things, and getting beat up, and it was so scary. I thought Nehemia was gonna die, maybe, because like she gasped and then fainted, and I was like, oh no, I don't want Nehemia to die. But she didn't. So, okay. So this book, if you can't tell, was intense, but it had a lot of sweet moments in it too. But her and Dorian dancing was adorable. I tend to love dancing scenes in books. If you saw the Mistborn one, I loved the dancing scenes in Mistborn because they were adorable. Again, with Kale, you just want him to say that he likes her. He's not saying it right now. And you can tell that he does. He's bothered when Dorian is with Selena, and he doesn't say it, but he is. And he just needs to figure out that he does love her, and then this whole love triangle thing can really take off. So I'm excited. This is gonna be a fun love triangle. That's mainly all I really have to say about this. It was an amazing book. I will definitely read the other books in this series. I have to get them. I only have the first one. But I'm like reading right now. You don't see it, but this is Mortal Instruments. So I'm reading the first one. That's like downstairs. So it's not up here. But it's good so far, so that'll probably be my next one, guys. I will go out and buy the rest of these books, and I will read them like no tomorrow, because, oh my gosh, they're good. But I have a giant pile, so we'll see when I get around to reading them, but I definitely want to. Thank you so much for joining me today. Again, if you haven't picked this up, go pick this up. It is an amazing series, and Sarah J. Maas, you are amazing. Thank you for joining me today. If you have any other book suggestions or movie suggestions, please leave them in the comments below, and I will check them out and watch them and read them eventually and do a review on them for you. And thank you so much again for watching. Have a wonderful day, night, whatever time of the day it is for you, and be awesome. Alright, have a wonderful day. My name is Tiffany. Thank you. Bye.